What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Bandai Premium Gashapon Godzilla Bones. That's right, my Zillions, we got the bone color and clear red color Godzilla bones to review for you today. Also available is the Ghidorah bone color and clear yellow version, which I will be reviewing here on the channel in the coming days. Have not built them yet, so I won't be comparing them in this video. Stay tuned for that review to get the full comparison with these two guys. But this is what you get inside your little egg ball thing that comes out of the Gashapon machines in Japan. Now this exact one is not the one that came with these two. The seller I got these two from did not include the balls because shipping would have been more expensive. Because there is just, odd size, and these just came in a nice little envelope, FedExed. I got them like next day, which was excellent from the seller I got them. And I also got this nice little origami. How cute is that? Very, very, very nice. So I based my purchase on the seller rating on eBay, and the seller had a really, good feedback. I think my price was a little bit more than some of the other ones, but it was well worth it, well packed. Nice little origami. And there you go. eBay right now, guys, is the place to get these. Some other sellers might be bringing them in, but to be honest, it's going to probably run you the same price because everybody's going to be getting these the same way. They're only available in the premium Gashapon machines in Japan right now. I haven't seen them announced as being available anywhere else. So there you have it. The big piece of information that I know a lot of you want to know is right there. They're going to cost you. They cost 1,000 yen each, which equals to about 10 bucks each. Getting them for that price is not going to be easy unless you know somebody in Japan, and then hey, that's awesome for you. But for the general public, you're going to be paying eBay prices for these, or somebody else that's gonna be getting them pretty much the same way and then charging you on top of that. So there you go, guys. That's the only way to get them currently. Without any further ado, let's get to this review. Alright, guys, these are very cool. These are designed by Shinji Nishikawa, and that is awesome. That is really cool. If you don't know who that is, you just go do some research. He's had his hand in designing a lot of Godzilla since the Heisei series. Really great artist, a really good guy. I've met him, and he's really cool. So to have some of his work like this is always fantastic. They do look cool. I think the proportions are really nice because of that, oh, and that arm fell out. But, that's gonna happen, guys. You're not expecting something of major quality here, are you? This is, basically, just a quarter machine equivalent deal in Japan. But they are a little bit better than, things you get there. And you have to put them together. You get the directions on the Gashapon website. And when you do have them, just look up Gashapon, Bandai Gashapon, and you should be able to find the site. And then you'll find the bones, and you'll be able to get the directions on how to put them together, because these do not come with directions. And you know what? I wish they did, because it took me a second to find the directions myself, but it is what it is. Again, proportions are really nice on these things, and I decided to review these together because, they're the same sculpt. It's the same exact sculpt, but, the materials make them a bit different, and the finish overall will be different because of that. We will get to that in a moment. So these are on like some runners, and of course you're gonna have to cut them off. I didn't do the greatest job in every little section, but it's fine. It is fine. I think the look is very, very nice on the bone colored one. You see all the detail really well. I do have some like little spots of like Like, I don't know, something in the paint. Well, in the finish here, some black. I think there's a couple of areas like that. Or maybe it's just that. I do like how this rib cage looks otherwise. I think it came out really nice. The arm looks really good. Nice hands. See all the definition there. Well done. The neck here looks pretty cool. Now you do get this big cavity there, but yeah, that's okay, it's a bone. And you do see some of the joints, you know, and the joints are joints you put together yourself. You just kind of snap them together, and you know, they create just like these hinge joints. Not too different than like a Figma joint or whatever. So, you know, it's fine. Head sculpt is very nice, in my opinion. I do like it. I mean, it's instantly Godzilla. Like, you can see that that is Godzilla all the way around. I'm going to zoom in even further for you. Top of the head looks really nice. All the bumps there that go into those dorsal fins. The teeth look really good. The nose cavity, the eye cavity, cheeks. Yeah, I mean, that's Godzilla, guys. There's no doubt about it. And then I like the column here of bone that goes down the neck. That looks really good. On the back here, you get the start of the dorsal fins. And all of that looks really good. I like how the dorsal fins look. Really, really cool. We'll just keep going down. You see all the different segments here. You got these like spikes on the bottom, which is interesting. All the segments look really nice. All the way down to the tip of the tail. Really, really well done. I like how the dorsal fins look. I really like how they're like kind of pocked, you know what I'm saying? On both sides. Bones here for the hand on the bottom look really good. The forearms and stuff, you can make out all the details. Now, this part here, well, you got the spinal column in the middle, which looks good. But this part here is very sensitive, and you're gonna need some heat when you're putting these guys together. So whether you do it with some warm water or a hair dryer, you know, hair dryer 10 seconds on each spot, because some of these spots are not easy to pop in, is all you need on high. But do be careful, this, you know, pelvis section becomes super, 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 super thin really, really quick. And it's thin already, so yeah, as you can see, it's not quite the best. And it's just kind of hanging about. And it's probably the softest part of this figure. So do be careful there, you know, when you do get all these things in, because I broke this here, and I'm going to talk about that more in a second. But the legs look really good. Top parts here, the femurs, really good. I like the knee joints, and that's how you can tell which is which, the knee joints. There you go, there's some of that other schmutz I was talking about that are on the bone. But that's fine. Like, I kind of want to add some little bit of like wash to this to make it dirty. I think that would look really good. Clean it up a little bit. Clean it up by making it dirty. But the bottom legs here look really good. I do like that. Feet are awesome. Nice big feet, which do help. Bottom of the feet look really good. Nicely sculpted. Oh, more of that there. So yeah, this is really good looking, guys, in my opinion. I really like how the bone color turned out. He's looking fantastic. No doubt about it. So the clear red. These guys are weird. The materials definitely feel cheaper because it's clear plastic. But clear plastic here just, I feel like it's not working as well. You can see like the chest kind of scrunches up a little bit. It's thinner than the bone. And that's just because the materials just aren't as thick. So it appears to be smaller, but it's kind of the same. It's the same mold. It's just this material is making it feel thinner because the way it's made just isn't conducive. Like this, I could probably push in a little more and you'll get that same thing, but it's so squishy and it's very, very sensitive. When I heated this up, right, it became so soft that like when I popped this in, this whole piece here, right there, came out. And I could see that this piece is glued in. So the glue just got free on mine. It's like less of a break. Then it freed up the glue and it got pulled out because it was so soft. So yeah, that's very, very sensitive again. And in this clear version, it's way worse. So do be careful if you decide to get these clear versions when you try to get the joints in, because this, could easily break on you. Otherwise, it's a cool look. It is. I do like it. I mean, the details are all the same. But in the clear plastic, it's very, very interesting. It's a nice variant. Is it a necessary variant? No. But, they gotta get that mold to be worth it. So doing a clear plastic now, you get everything at once, is good. Is very good. Just get it out of the way. As you can see, the feet are the same size. So it's a matter of, the material used just gives it an appearance of being not shorter, but like thinner. Yeah. So again, be careful with this. It just turned out thinner. And that's a little bit scary, but it is what it is. But it looks good. You can't make out the details as well as in the bone, but that's, if you've collected clear figures, that's just going to be the case. And as you can see, this feels a little warped already. Like this arm feels weirdly going the other way where this does not. So yeah, I'm just saying it right now. I don't like the clear as much, not only because of the problems, but because the joints feel weird. So, and thinner and just not as good. But it's cool to have. It was cool to check out here on the channel for sure. So there you go. There's the red one. No need to go further than that. They're the same. It's just a matter of, just showing you, what the differences are as far as what the materials are doing to this. So, yep, there you go. Red, clear Godzilla bones. Alright, let's look at the articulation. It's the same on both. However, I'm just going to point out a few things when I get to the red. You get the jaw, which actually you do not have to put on. It's already attached. Then you got this hinge joint here, which makes you swivel the head and the bottom part of the neck. Same thing at the base of the neck. You can make them look all the way down, which is great. You can go back, and again, you can turn it. You get another one here at the waist. Make them go down, make them go back, which is good. At the shoulders, you have one of these as well. So you get all that range of motion. There's nothing in the elbows, nothing in the wrists. It's just one piece. And then the legs have the same, it's all the same joints. So wherever you have them, you're gonna get that same range of motion throughout, which is good. You get it at the knee. So that works really well. At the foot, the joints on, once you put them together, are nice, tight feeling. I like them a lot. The tail, can move back, you can move forward, you can do that. You get another segment there. And then here, it's just attached by one little thing there. So you just get a swivel there. So, but you do got it. You do got it. I think the articulation is very, very nice for what it is. Now, this guy, again, because of the clear parts, even the joints feel like they don't work as well. It's a little bit harder to move stuff. You feel like you're doing everything with kid gloves, and you are, because clear plastic is a lot more sensitive. So while you have all that same range of motion, in theory, I wouldn't be trying to pose this guy around too much, because everything feels a lot tighter and scarier. You know what I'm saying? Also, these joints are really easy to get turned around, and in a piece like this, and like I think his legs are right now, this is so easy to bend the wrong way and have it snap. So do be careful with this red one for sure. Some joints also feel a little looser. I do know that my joint here in the middle was so loose. This hole was so big, so I had a lot of problems with this pelvis. That I had to put in a couple of like drops of glue there as well, and then I just worked it in a little bit, like into the joint, just to thicken it up a little bit, because that was the loosest part, and it was just like kind of flopping around. So yeah, that was the only spot there that was like super loose. The other joints were like more tight and scary, but the bone one is pretty perfect in my opinion as far as the articulation goes. This guy has some problems standing, but that's okay, because they come with this little stand here that'll help you with the tails. You want to, you know, if you want to do some interesting posing, you could do that. And that helps. You also get some extra joints just in case you break anything. So you get 3 separate joints. These are the pieces on the runner. That really helps. Now, I also noticed on the smaller joints, which are for the arms and for the neck, there was this piece here on the runners. I don't know what this piece is there for. There's nothing in the directions about this that I could find. So I haven't really used them, but you do get them. If you guys know what that is, or if it's just like an extra thing to fill out this little runner, yeah, I can't figure out what that's for at all. But otherwise, that's what you get. You get some nice little stands and some extra joints. For your size comparisons, here are the Godzilla bones with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. And I picked the smallest of the regular sized, SH Monstars. I meant not like the little Godzillas and the Destroyer thingies. And a Revoltech and some Ultra stuff, because there's definitely been a lot of questions about the size, right? This would be, you know, when you think of Godzilla bones, obviously you think of the 54, and it's definitely too small for the SH Monster Arts to 54. This guy, I thought maybe, since he's like the smallest, he's about the same size as him, but he feels a little smaller, and he's still a little bit too big for the bones, and he just lost his jaw. Revoltech, which is a smaller line, I would say no, these are definitely in the same size as those. However, if you do have any of the smaller Ultra vinyls, you can see that that is the size scale here for him. Like the arms pretty much, you know, equate to the same size, and height-wise, about the same. You know, if you extend him, he's a tad bit taller than that, but I think that's the size, because when you extend both of these, yeah, he's just too tall. So there you have it as far as size, and everybody else fell down, but that's okay. So there you go. There's the size. They're small. They're more in this size scale. So, you know, they're not going to size with these guys, is all I'm saying. I know a lot of folks that want that to happen. That's not what it's for. It's just to be its own thing, and it's its own thing, as you can see. It's cool. And my final thoughts, the bone color one is awesome. I really, really like it. The red, not so much. As you've seen, I've highlighted the materials just are not that great, and they just make the figure feel really fragile. And I broke apart already. So, you know, it's just not worth it in my opinion. The bone is awesome. The materials feel a little more solid. Not to say that the materials are so great either, but it feels more solid than the clear one for sure. It's a really nice piece. It's exactly what you'd want from Godzilla bones. The proportions are great. The articulation is very nice. Shinji Nishikawa did a fantastic job designing this. This is a nice piece. I definitely recommend the bone color one. I can't say that about the clear red one. You're best off saving your money, putting it into something else. The one thing I will say though about the red one is I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think that the clear ones might be a little bit more rare. So if you want them from a collectability standpoint, I get it. But the bone color ones are where it's at least with these two Godzillas. I will be reviewing the Ghidorahs in the next couple of days, so please stay tuned for that review. But for now, hope you dug this one. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time, peace out, peeps.